What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off in this. So Brizz make a quiet, I'm gonna say a quiet announcement that ain't nobody talking about, or have he just ran himself to the point where battle rap just don't care no more? Why ain't nobody talking about the return of Bri Rothstein? Brizz was on Spaces and Brizz made an announcement that he would be returning back to battle rap on the 3rd, that he's booked. He said he's booked for the 3rd. Hold on, let's listen to what this brother said. This brother be weird though, man. Let's just listen to what he said.
You know what I'm saying? I want to know when you coming back outside, bro.
I'm booked for the 3rd. Be ready, get your tickets, man.
Third,
What this shit third, going down, third? You hear me?
What 3rd, bro?
The 3rd, man.
The 3rd of what?
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear about it, man. They gonna, they gonna drop it, but it's going down on the 3rd.
All right, you telling me the 3rd? I need, listen, man. I gotta go.
Man, that's all I can tell you, man. The 3rd.
Listen, copy that.
3.
Copy that. I'm just gonna keep my schedule open for the 3rd.
Whatever that's supposed to mean. So apparently Bri Rothstein is booked for the 3rd. This is the first time he actually made it public that he was actually booked for a battle. Not for hosting, but actually booked, and telling people to get ready to buy y'all tickets because he's coming back on the 3rd, and be aware of the announcements. Now, here's the thing. Now, we have heard a few battle rappers say behind the scenes that Brizz was supposed to been being booked, and he get offended at that. Like, who gave me some money? Who offered me money? Ain't nobody do that. Stop lying. But this is the first time he actually came out on record, letting it be known that he's actually booked for the 3rd. Now, we don't know what 3rd. I doubt if it's May 3rd coming up, seeing that we already in April 20th. So May is right there around the corner. So I doubt if it's May the 3rd. So it ain't gonna be in May. And just like the guy who we were talking to, basically like, when? What 3rd? Like, when? And he wasn't able to say nothing. But I don't know, man. So how y'all feel about Brizz returning back to battle rap on the 3rd? Sometime this year on the 3rd. I mean, hey, I listen, it is what it is, man. Even though you missed the era of the money. You missed the era of the money by which, if you were still active like everybody else was active, especially in the position you was in before the fight happened, bro, you easily played yourself out of $500,000. I'm just keeping it real. At the least $500,000. You've been gone for what, 5 years? Yeah, you definitely played yourself out of $500,000.
Yo, the money is not coming back. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? With the prices that like they asking for, like, it's not recoupable.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? There's no way to recoup the funding for the amount of money that, you know what I mean, that acquire the purses.
See what I mean? So I don't know. Did URL book this battle? So we know that the league is booking a lot of battles and some big names. They got Murder Mook and Hitman coming up. So this other new battle league is, I guess, trying to pick up the slack from RBE. So, and we just seen the last card they just had, the Daylight and Rum Nitty. They pulled that off, even though Daylight made it a disappointment. But they still booked them. They still pulled it off. So who booking Brizz? Is it the URL or is it this new battle rap league? You know what I mean? So no matter how we feel about Brizz, he's still who he is. Even though he exposed himself a whole lot during the last 5 years, starting to fight, only to find out he couldn't fight. Then he wanted to blame everybody for the fight rather than just being a man and own up to his own responsibilities. Then he wanted to blame the culture. Then he just had all these excuses. It was just terrible. I was very disappointed in Bri Rothstein. I was Then he became a Muslim. He joined the cult, because that's what it is, okay? But people don't be wanting to know the truth. Islam is not a real religion of God. It's actually the devil's religion to go against God. That's why everything about it is backwards. Everything, if you notice, this is what I mean. People don't use common sense. If you notice about the Islamic Muslim religion, it's nothing but the opposite of God's religion. Let me just give you an example. For instance, God is called the Father throughout the whole Bible, from Old Testament to New. But Islam say God is not a father. From the Old Testament to the New, it said that God have a son, eternal, just like him. So the Father is eternal and his Son is eternal, who both is God, along with the Holy Spirit. That's written in Proverbs chapter 30. That's written in Psalm chapter 2. That's written in Psalms 110 from King David and Solomon them. So they knew God had an eternal son. But the Quran say God didn't have a son. So where the Bible say God is a father and have a son, the Quran say God don't have a father. I mean, God is not a father. He don't have a son. Then the Bible showed that without the shedding of blood, there's no forgiveness of sin. Then the Quran says, hey, you don't need blood to be forgiven of your sin. You could just say to God whatever, and he just accepts it. Terrible. Even though we see throughout history that the whole world was under a blood sacrificial system. Jesus say, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man could come to God, at least he come by me. Then Muhammad say, no, that's not true. I am the way to God, and you can only get through Allah through me. That's another thing. In the Old Testament to the New, God's name is Yahweh. The Father named Yahweh, the Son name is Yahweh, and the Holy Spirit named Yahweh. All three of them named Yahweh. That's who make up the one true God. But in Islam, you say, no, his name ain't Yahweh. His name is Allah. So everything is a spinoff. Like, no, Jerusalem ain't the city. Mecca is the city. Oh, Isaac is not the promised child. Ishmael is the promised child. Oh, the devil didn't get kicked out of heaven because he wanted to be like God. The devil got kicked out of heaven because he wouldn't bow down to Adam. So everything is like a perverted, twisted spinoff of what was already established through the prophets, angels, and apostles. So it's a false religion, man. And people don't care because when they don't want to do right, they tend to side with anything that co-signs and condone their actions. So he joined them. He got beat up. I'm just keeping it real. He got beat up by Calico Father, and he joined the Nation of Islam, and then started getting taught how to fight by their security staff called the FOI, the Fruit of Islam. That's their security branch that teach them combat. So he got beat up, and then he started learning how to fight. It is what it is. I mean, hey, don't get mad at me. It's the truth. Okay? Nobody lying on you. That's the truth. That's what he did. So they don't care about God. They want to be worshipped and honored by men. These dudes are old as hell. They overgrown dudes, well past in their 30s, and still looking for validation from men, still trying to seek approval from smack them. These dudes are terrible, terrible examples for men. But again, you done cheated yourself out of $500,000 because of a fight you started, only for your whole team and homies to leave you hanging while you getting your hand put on you. And then you blame the battle rap community, but still want to be best friends with the same ones that ran off on you, while you side and sneak dissing them on the side like, oh, them niggas ran off on me. Remember you saying, I ain't run off on them. Them niggas ran off on me. Them niggas left me. But you still was saying you wanted to be Cave Gang. You still was saying you Rock best friend. When rocking all through text messages, I don't know who was Rock texting when he was laughing at them getting beat up, and he said, "Man, I wasn't finna go fight them niggas. So I wasn't finna." Who was he talking like? Come on, man, crazy. But they want to blame us. Like, come on, man, stop it. And it's like you catching all these temper tantrums, and then you just scared. Let's just keep it real, Brizz. You were scared to come back to battle rap because of what happened to you. You was ashamed to show your face. You didn't want to be laughed at. You didn't want to be laughed at. And you had the Ben Simmons thing going on. Y'all see how Ben Simmons is. That's what happened to you. And you sat there because you was afraid to come back. And then you tried to blame everybody to make an excuse for why you wasn't coming back. But in reality, you were just scared. You were scared to take the stage because the last time you were seen was on that main stage. And you didn't want all that stuff coming back because you didn't know how you was going to act. You was going to get that chest syndrome in front of that stage with all them people and start, Mom spaghetti, time, get ready. Spitting up, Mom spaghetti, you going to be on your M&M. That was you was afraid of, freaking out up there, having flashbacks, getting hit in your damn mouth by a senior citizen. Yeah, we saw it. We read the text messages. What you say about Calico Father? A man ain't never hit me that hard in my life. Yeah, you ain't never been in a fight. Where was your damn knife? Where was your knife you always have in your battle? Where was your damn knife? That was imaginary too. What was your rock, paper, and scissors? What was your rock, paper, scissors? What was your damn weapons? But he coming back on the 3rd. I wonder who he coming back against. It ain't Surf because Surf gone. Is it Mook? Mook booked for September. Will Mook have a back-to-back? Because Brizz said he only want to come back to battle Mook. So we know it ain't Mook. I know it ain't Mook because I know Mook personally. You know what I mean? So I would have been told that. So it ain't Mook. So who he coming back to battle? Is it Eazy the Black Captain? You think he might be coming back to battle Eazy the Black Captain? Because Eazy was just saying on the phone when he was battling the swamp, I got somebody, I got a name bigger than you. I got a name that's bigger than, I got a new name big. This dude, he bigger than, I got a big name. So it's either Tay Rock or Bri Rothstein, huh? Who else would Brizz be able to battle? That makes sense. So Brizz, you battling Eazy the Black Captain on the 3rd? That's what it is. Because Brizz wouldn't say the name. That's what it is. Bri Rothstein and Eazy the Black Captain. See how easy it was to just find that out? See, I can find that out just like that. That's what it is. Eazy the Black Captain and Bri Rothstein. That's what it is. So URL ain't giving you no 100 racks. Y'all listened to me when I did that blog a few months back. Oh, that was all starting to come back to me when I was talking about Eazy, give Brizz the money. You and Brizz should do the event, split the money. Y'all will make a big profit, and Brizz will have his 100,000. Yeah, that's what it. Eazy and Brizz the Rothstein. That's what it is. That's what it is. Eazy versus Bri Rothstein. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. Yep. That's what it is. Who else could it be? Surf still locked up. Definitely ain't Surf. Mook booked for Hitman. Definitely that. He not battling Rock. Who else could he battle? And it got to be a name because URL Eazy to block him. That's what it is. Eazy to block. So Bri Rothstein return versus Eazy to block. That's what it is. I should change my title. Prove it wrong. I'm going to change my title. Bri Rothstein versus Eazy to block. Bri Rothstein return. What 3rd day? He said it's on the 3rd, though. Yeah, it's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It is. I ain't going to even go in on it. I'm going to wait till the announcement. That's what it is. That's what it ain't. Because it definitely ain't that new league. Yeah. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. So, with that being said, I don't know. Brizz was one of them dudes. I mean, it's just like any other battle rapper. For the most part, like they were saying, spaces hurt battle rap a lot because now you know a lot of these dudes, for the most part, personally, from the spaces, by the things they share and say, and it actually exposes a lot about them that it takes away from the believability of the raps. And now I can see it. Okay, I see it. I see it. I guess. But Bri coming back. You definitely ain't getting that 100,000, like you said. I ain't coming back unless they give me 100,000. The only way you get that 100,000 if you ain't Eazy the Block Capt and do that event and y'all split that pot. Other than that, you're not getting that 100,000. Smack just let it know it ain't recoupable. It ain't there. It ain't there. See, I can show y'all how to get this money. You get what I mean? But y'all don't like to listen, especially when you got a lot of bootlegging going on. And guess what? I know the bootleggers. I'm cool with them dudes. I'm cool with all the bootleggers. Y'all got to know how to use them to y'all advantage. Make them a part of what y'all doing. But y'all don't like doing that, even though it's hurting y'all financially. You know that all you had to do was just speak to them. And the crazy thing about it is, at least y'all want the media on y'all side. Y'all should want the media on y'all side that's covering y'all events. They help push and promote y'all cars. But y'all don't know how to network. Y'all don't get people involved. And that's crazy. Too arrogant, too prideful. So it is what it is. That being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment lesson question. It's yours. Brizz said he's returning and he's booked for the 3rd. The 3rd of what month? We don't know. Just typical Bri Rothstein. But he's returning back to battle rap on the 3rd. And I strongly believe his opponent is no other than Eazy the Block Capt.
What's in those streets for you? So leave me waiting on you. What's in those streets for you? So leave me waiting on you.